Welcome to the Top Gun Show. Today we have Chris Dennis from Kerauno, who's the National Channel Manager, formerly with ScanSource, from the East Coast. Welcome on the show.
Thank you.
And Denise C from Kerauno, who is the Director of Channel Sales. She kind of like spreads the word all over the country about Kerauno, correct? Okay, so tell us a little bit, Denise, let's start with you.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little bit about what Kerauno does and what does the name mean?
Great question. So the word Kerauno is a Greek word, and what it means is lightning bolt, and it represents the way that Kerauno as a company does business.
Okay. Was that a superhero? Was there a Kerauno? I mean, lightning bolt, isn't that Flash or something?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, all right. Chris, what does Kerauno provide? What services and for whom do they apply?
Sure. So, real high level, we have a UCAS platform that has CCAS integrated into it. We have a one-to-many SMS platform that we call Kerauno Launch that we're actually utilizing with the Colts right now to engage with our fans during training camp. And then we've got a to-be-determined Kerauno Next Gen that's going to be, for lack of a better term, an intelligent workflow as a service. And then for who do we provide it to is anybody that has a need to engage with their fans and their customers deeper. We do a great job with customer engagement and customer experience.
Now, on the Colts, one-to-many isn't about just simple broadcast. They can actually go back and forth, correct? Which is a really unique characteristic.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So one of the unique things that we do is we provide that two-way communication. So not only can you schedule out and collect opt-ins, but you can also communicate and engage with your fans, right? So when we think about customer experience, we can really drive a better experience and allow communication through text, which is a universal language.
Now, Chris, you've had a rather stellar career in the past. With the Texas Rangers, you induced a lot of ground outs and you slept on cots and mattresses. And you came from, as a sales director of ScanSource, which, a few years ago bought Intelisys. What enticed you to leave the bright, growing world of ScanSource to come to Kerauno?
Well, so when we bought Intelisys, we started to talk and feel about where the industry was going. We felt like cloud services and as-a-service services were the future. And Kerauno had a great culture. ScanSource has a great culture, great company, great people. And Kerauno was the one place I found that provided those services and provided the same culture. And it was just a great fit for me personally.
Right. So Denise, I'm going to get into you in a minute because you have a great background as well. But what's the one thing that you want the millions and millions of viewers?
Yes.
There are millions watching this live, being beamed all over the world. What's the one message that you want the viewers to know about Kerauno?
It's very easy for me. Engraved at the headquarters of Kerauno is a quote. It's also the screensaver on my cell phone, and if you don't mind, I will read you our quote.
Feel free.
It says, "We exist to help people by creating a culture that fosters personal and professional and spiritual growth, leading to life-changing relationships." That has happened for me at Kerauno, and it's happening today.
That's great. I feel different. I feel spiritually enlightened to be next to you both.
I do too. I do too. Thank you.
Okay, so Denise, now about you and career-wise, you were formerly, before the Director of Channel Sales at Kerauno, you were the Global Account Manager at L3 Networks. You were the Global Account Director of CenturyLink.
That is correct.
And Senior Communications Consultant for Mitel.
That's correct. 7 years at Mitel.
So you've done an incredible journey in telecom.
Yes.
What enticed you to join Kerauno?
I think it's the relationships that I've had in the past and the relationships that I'm building today. Communication is truly at my heart, and I'm happy that Kerauno sees it the same way I do.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you.
I bet they're glad to have you.
Sure.
I won't speak for them.
So lastly, on a personal note, I know we talked about you pitching, stellar career for the Texas Rangers.
Something like that.
But
has been and never was.
Yeah. Denise.
Yes.
So you're certified in the hypnosis.
I am.
of sports and sales performance.
That's correct.
So I'm wondering if you can like hypnotize our
No.
our sales team to
The
sell
answer's
more Kerauno.
I don't make anybody cluck like a chicken or do any funny dances that they don't want to do. But what I do is help people find the imagery inside of themselves to be able to picture closing deals and being able to communicate at a level that I know they can do. So
That's great.
It's imagery.
Well, you can hypnotize me off camera.
Mm.
Yeah. But thank you both for being
Yes.
on the
Yeah.
Top Gun Show. I
Yes.
know you're a huge fan.
I am. I'm
yeah,
so glad
I'm glad
to be
you
here.
finally made it.
I'm one of the millions.
Yeah.
We're two of them.
Yeah.
You've heard it here on the Top Gun Show. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.